Valencia residents will soon be asked to vote on the design plans to renovate the clubhouse and health club, and to authorize a special assessment to pay for its cost. This video will attempt to help you in making that decision by providing some useful information. In this video, we'll do a quick recap of the history of the renovation project. We will go over the proposed design by Decorators Unlimited, outlining exactly what will be included in the renovation. We'll discuss the cost of the project and how it will be financed, the anticipated timetables for construction phases 1 and 2, and of course we'll cover the special assessment that you will be asked to vote on, along with the 2 options that are being offered. We hope that you find this information helpful. Let's get started. In 2014, the Board of Directors initiated the process and started the ball rolling towards examining the possible renovation of the clubhouse and health club. I don't want to spend a lot of time going over the history of that process, as that has been covered in depth in a previous video. But I do want to pick up the story early in 2016 when the Board of Directors accepted the recommendation of the Renovation Committee and passed a motion to contract with Decorators Unlimited to produce a renovation design for our community. Bob Martin of Decorators Unlimited worked closely with the Renovation Committee to try and incorporate many of the needs and desires that our residents had communicated to the committee. I think when you see the results, you will have to agree they did a fantastic job in doing so. So let's get right to it and take a closer look at what they came up with. Okay, let's now take a look at the proposed renovation. But more specifically, at this point in time, let's look at how the design better utilizes the clubhouse and health club space to provide more functionality for our residents. The best way to be able to do this is by looking at a floor plan, which is in front of you and on the screen, and seeing the proposed changes. First, just to orient you, you are looking down on the clubhouse, and the main entrance is at the bottom of the screen, and the doorways leading to the pool are up at the top. Here I've highlighted the lobby and hallway areas. And the first thing you might notice is that the hallway leading to the arts and crafts room has been eliminated, freeing up some much needed space. Here you can see the location of the new gym, utilizing some of that freed up space. The gym is located where the library, conference room, and arts and craft room are currently located. The gym, as a result, will be approximately 18% larger than the existing gym. Here you see the aerobics room, which is located in the same place, but it is expanded using some of the space from the eliminated hallway. The aerobics room will also have increased storage space to put away all the mats and equipment. Next on our tour is the Grand Hall, which of course will be completely refurbished, including the lighting and audio equipment. But right now I want to focus on the increased functionality of this space. The storage area at the bottom left of the screen, which you really can't entirely see on this shot, will be greatly expanded, enabling for the storage of all chairs and tables. The kitchen behind the Grand Hall also will be expanded to better serve us when we have catered events. Here you see the billiard and card rooms, and they remain where they were before, but with a complete facelift. And that brings us to the cafe, which will be greatly expanded. By utilizing the space where the current gym is located, the cafe is significantly enlarged. The kitchen has also been expanded to a full-service kitchen, and it is completely enclosed. This will prevent cooking odors from permeating that end of the clubhouse. It would also allow the cafe to serve as a multi-function room after cafe hours for clubs and committees. Here's a location of the bathrooms and locker rooms, which will be completely refurbished. As you can see, the management office remains in its current location, and here is the location of the new conference room. Now let's take a look at the health club. As you can see, there have been major changes here to increase functionality as well. To the right as we enter, we have the pottery room, which is adjoined by the new kiln room. This takes the place currently being used for the hot tub and massage room. Straight ahead is the new arts and crafts room, and as you can see, there is a much needed and large storage closet which will be constructed to service the arts and crafts. To the left will be an additional card room. As you can see by these structural changes, the renovation project was not just redecorating. It was redesigning our communal spaces to better serve the needs of our community now and moving forward into the future. Now let's take a peek at what all this looks like. Now let's take a look at how much this is all going to cost. Here's a breakdown of the projected cost of the renovation project. As you can see, the total cost comes to $3.3 million, which includes a $143,000 contingency for unanticipated expenses. Of that $3.3 million, $1 million will be paid out of our reserve fund. It should be noted that our reserve fund is quite healthy, and even after utilizing the $1 million, there will be more than sufficient funds to pay for future expenses and to maintain a buffer even larger than recommended by our reserve advisors. That will leave $2.3 million, which will require a special assessment that you are being asked to vote for. Let's briefly talk about special assessments. Article 7 of the Valencia Declaration provides for the levying of a special assessment to pay for the cost of capital improvements or reconstructing or replacing such improvement. The section further states that any special assessment shall require an affirmative vote of at least 2/3 of all owners represented in person or by proxy at a meeting called and held in accordance with the bylaws. That meeting will be on February 1st, 7 p.m. at the Valencia's Clubhouse. The $2.3 million assessment will be evenly divided among the 793 homeowners. $2.3 million divided by 793 gives us $2,900 per household. Residents will have two payment options for the special assessment. The first option would be to pay in a lump sum of $2,900 due on April 1st, 2017. The second option would be to pay in installments. The first payment of $1,100 plus an administrative fee of $20 would be due on April 1st, 2017. There would be 7 additional payments of $257 plus an administrative fee of $20 due quarterly. The final payment would be due on January of 2019. It should be noted that at the informational meeting and on the ballots, the administrative fee is listed as $35. However, the board, after reevaluating the estimated castle processing cost, passed a motion on January 16th, lowering the fee to $20. The board consulted with our attorneys, and they were advised that there was no need to reprint and remail the ballots at significant cost. Even though the ballot that you will be voting on lists the fee as $35, rest assured that the fee will be $20. So the question for all of us is the renovation worth the expense? Let me make the argument that it is. No matter what your aesthetic tastes, most would have to agree that the Decorators Unlimited has developed an exciting yet comfortable and functional environment which will allow our residents to take full advantage of community events and activities. As was mentioned previously, the proposal is not just redecorating, but rather a redesign of our clubhouse and health club to better serve the needs of our residents today and moving into the future. To recap, here are just some of the proposed design enhancements. A much expanded gym with a multi-purpose free weights area, an expanded aerobics room with increased storage for mats and equipment, a much larger cafe with a full-service kitchen and after-hours functionality. Our Grand Hall will have an upgraded audiovisual and lighting systems and new acoustic panels to improve the sound quality in the hall. It will also have much increased storage to hold all the tables and chairs. A new center for the arts using the existing health club with additional creative space, storage, and card room. Security cameras will be installed throughout the clubhouse. But what if you don't care about the aesthetics of our facilities or the increased functionality? Let me make one more argument for you for why you should vote yes, and for many, it will be the most important argument. And that is that a renovation of our facilities will add value to your home. We all understand that we are in a competitive market. There are many 55-plus communities in our area in which a prospective homeowner can choose from. Now, some have made the argument that our homes are selling just fine in Valencia's. That may be true, but the real question is, at what price? Is it reasonable to believe that communities with similar homes but with updated, modern, and functional facilities can demand more for their homes? Well, don't take our word for it. the Renovation Committee reached out to a number of realtors that sell homes in our area to get their viewpoints. Here are some of their comments. One realtor said, "Today's buyers can expect a beautiful clubhouse, an up-to-date fitness center, and a cafe that serves breakfast and lunch. They can expect these amenities because so many communities offer these things. That is why it is so important to remodel our clubhouse and also keep updating the fitness center with the most up-to-date equipment. If our community doesn't do this, it will definitely reflect in the price of home sales." A second realtor said the following, "In regards to the updates proposed, I can tell you firsthand that it definitely comes into the decision-making process for prospective buyers. I have literally lost sales in this development and had to place clients in other communities with more modern clubhouses and amenities. Property values do suffer when the renovations updates are not done. Each and every prospective buyer has asked to see the clubhouse, pool, card room, gym, etc. They are buying the complete package. I can also tell you from experience that even if he or she does not use one of the amenities, it still plays a major role in the decision-making process and the price offered." And a third realtor responded by saying, "The overall newness of the community in general also has a huge impact on home values, especially with the alternate choices of the point, falls, lakes, shores, not to mention the reserve. This is shown in the dollars per square foot that our homes get versus the above communities." A renovation such as the one proposed tells all prospective homebuyers that this is a financially sound community, a community that is committed to keeping up to date with state-of-the-art equipment and facilities, a community that is embracing the future and not stuck in the past. I think that there is little doubt that the value of your homes will increase far greater than the $2,900 that you are being asked for. The following communities in our area have already made that calculation and now have new and updated facilities.